my fiendishly friendly fellows of Tubland, good morning and welcome back to the Medford house. So today we've got a bit of an epic job ahead of us. We're getting rid of this giant honking freaking refrigerator. This thing is massive. Look at how big this thing. Well, yeah, it's pretty large. Somehow, Patient and I've got to figure out how to move this thing down to the truck all by ourselves because nobody likes us and nobody helps us move anything, so such is life as an artist. But first, we're going to Panera to get some breakfast. In a leisurely manner, taking our time about it, of course. This is Baggy. This is Patient's driving buddy. He goes everywhere in Patient's car. He just lives in here. Hangs out and guards the car. Cutest stuffed animal on planet Earth. I feel the need to apologize to y'all about the brevity of yesterday's vlog. It was pretty darn short. Didn't put any motivational stuff in there and just kind of goofed around on bass at the end. But it did allow me the first good night's sleep in at least a week. So today I am back on the ball, ready to make some more vlogs. How do you feel about that? Got a thumbs up. Wish us luck. I'm not sure this is the smartest move, but we're gonna do it. Well, we're all loaded up with stuff back there in the red truck. Now we're off to New Hampshire, drop some off. So for some reason, my parents' house up in New Hampshire seems to have become the receptacle for all of my sisters and my stuff that we don't need or don't want or, you know, just don't have room for anymore. So that's where we're heading with all this stuff we got in the back. Hello and welcome back to another evening of inspiration with Stinnett. Maybe I should use that for something. That's actually kind of a cool title. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about today is I've been listening to a lot of Jim Rohn recently. He's priceless. He's really inspirational. He's got this great personality, great way of talking and presenting himself. One of the major underlying themes of his talks, of his motivation and inspiration is he talks about longevity of planning, longevity of thought, and longevity of direction. I don't even know if the word longevity is the right one to use here, but what I mean basically is he's talking about time. The fact that most of us don't really understand the length of time that we have here and how to utilize time to our advantage. Because, you know, you normally think, well, time management, okay, I get up at this certain amount of time and I go to sleep at this time and I write all my stuff down on a schedule, and it's like, that's kind of the normal approach to time management, but this is a slightly different point with regards to time. And here's the basic gist of it. Time will pass and things will happen and we will take steps in a direction. We cannot stop the steps. We can't stop how things will move on. But because we move through our lives in a linear direction, everything that we do, down to the very smallest aspect of our daily lives, affects our future greatly, affects the long-term direction of our lives in huge ways. And this is really interesting to try and assimilate into my mind and my way of thinking about things. And I really suggest that you guys go check out Jim Rohn himself. I've just been listening to a bunch of YouTube videos on like playing on my phone on my headphones, just playing the audio recordings of his talks. I think this is a really powerful point. It's long-term view. It's like driving a car. When we're driving at the speed of life, you make just a tiny little adjustment in the wheel on the direction. You just move the wheel just that much. 10 seconds down the road, it may not seem like much. You may be just kind of drifting towards one of the lines, but you give it a significant amount of time down the road, you give it a little bit of mileage, and you could be in a completely different state from where you planned on going. You could be in a completely different country, given enough time and enough little bitty changes to your direction on a daily basis. It's just a really powerful thing that I think a lot of us really don't understand. I know that it's something that I forget all the time, something that I struggle to remember on a daily basis, and I need to fight more to remember this, and I need to fill my mind on a daily basis with this understanding of how the minute adjustments to our trajectory really dramatically affect our position in life, the overall movement and direction of our lives. Jim Rohn says that in 6 years, this way of thinking took him from being completely broke to being a millionaire. And I'm gonna see if I can make that happen for me. Enough of that inspirational, intellectual stuff. Time to make some music. Man, that was not bad. I think I might need to write a song out of that. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, that's it for me tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out. And thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, all this good stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow.